Good morning, guys. It is very early. It is like 5:46 a.m. I have just gotten to the airport and I am on my way to go visit our expecting mama. So this is a very like last minute trip, which is why we haven't like talked about it on the vlogs or anything yet. But yeah, we just decided that we really wanted to meet in person before the baby was born, and so I'm super excited, like so excited to go meet her. I probably should be nervous, but I'm not. I'm just really excited. So I'm gonna go spend a couple of days with her, just me. Christopher's gonna stay home with the kids because making 2 trips with everybody would kind of be nuts. So just me. I'm gonna go visit with her for a couple of days and just spend some time with her, and I thought I would take you guys along. Obviously, like I don't know what I'm gonna vlog. I don't know what I'm gonna be able to vlog, that sort of thing. But yeah, I am at the airport now and I've got a direct flight, which is nice. So let me get my bags and all my stuff, and I burned my finger on my curling iron this morning, so it's just like on fire, and I have serious regrets about that, but it's okay. Everything's gonna be fantastic. Can you guys tell that I'm really tired? Is it obvious? I feel like I'm, you know, when you get really tired and you're just like slap happy. That's how I feel right now. So I'm just like, everything's funny, you know? Anywho's it's, let's go, guys. Let's go to the airport. All right, guys, I'm here. Hopefully you can see me. Got my rental car and I am on my way to my hotel. I am desperately seeking coffee at the moment. It was like a 4-hour flight, and yeah, I slept a little bit, but I don't know about y'all, like when I sleep on a plane, I ugly sleep. Like my mouth hangs open and I drool, and I just feel like it's not nice to the person sitting next to me, so I actually kind of feel bad sleeping on a plane because I'm also afraid that I'm gonna like, I don't know, talk in my sleep or roll over or like touch them or something. So anyhow, I don't sleep well on a plane, but I was very tired. So yeah, so I'm heading to my hotel. I just texted with our expecting mama, and I will be meeting up with her soon. I feel weird because I don't know, like obviously y'all know there's a lot of stuff we're not gonna share or talk about, so I'm trying to like walk that line. I want to share this part with you guys, that like I'm getting to go and spend time with her and how like special and beautiful open adoptions can be. But I also obviously want to protect our privacy and her privacy and all of that stuff. So I'm going to kind of share with you guys my thoughts and feelings, but nothing too personal about her or anything like that. So hopefully that makes sense and y'all understand that. Gosh dang it, this thing is rocking. The cameras are rocking, don't come a knocking. Anyhow, I'm gonna get off of here right now because the camera's rocking. I'm afraid it's gonna fall down and people are looking at me like I'm weird because I'm recording myself while I'm driving. I don't care, but also just saying. Okay, so I'll be honest, I've been avoiding getting on here because I don't really know what to say or how much I want to say or share. So I've kind of just avoided turning on the camera, but I feel like I need to explain what's going on, and yeah, because you guys are gonna find out at some point anyways. So as you guys already saw, I came out here to visit with our expecting mom, just to spend some time with her and let her get to know me more in person. You know, it's kind of one of those things where like if you're gonna place your baby with somebody, you know, you want to meet them, you want to get to know them, and we've been talking and texting and all of that, but you want to get to know someone in person. So I was totally fine with that. I got a plane ticket, I got a last minute plane ticket and came out here, and we spent the day together yesterday and we had such a good time, but without divulging like too much personal information, because like I said, this story doesn't just involve me. So it was obvious to me that this wasn't what she really wanted, and so I don't really want to say anything more than that. I just had to kind of reach out to our adoption agency and talk to them, and I had some questions for them, and you know, they talked to her, and
it's just not going to happen. The adoption's not going to happen. I've said from the beginning that, you know, when we're matched like this baby is not mine until the expecting mom signs the paperwork. And I've tried really hard to guard my heart in this and not let myself get too attached. It's hard because it's not like, oh, I'm too attached to the baby. I get attached to the expecting mom too, and think that she's going to be in our lives for the next 50 years. And then to go from that feeling to now I'm never going to talk to you again probably, is just really hard. And there's so many emotions. I mean, obviously we wouldn't be on this journey, we wouldn't be doing this if we didn't want things to work out. But ultimately, like I said, it's really hard I don't want to share anything about her story or anything like that. So without sharing that stuff, I realize it's really hard for me to give you guys context for all of this. But just, you know, basically 2 weeks from now was when we were supposed to come back out for the baby to be born. So, yeah, I am in the hotel room right now, and I was planning on being here, spending yesterday with her, today with her, and then a little bit tomorrow because I don't fly out till 5 o'clock tomorrow night. But now, obviously, this morning was when the decisions were all made. So it's actually the afternoon now. I've been meeting with our adoption agency, and then I went and got myself some lunch and have just been on the phone with Christopher, and I tried to call and change my flight so that I could just go home. I miss my kids, but it was $1,500 to change my flight from tomorrow at 5 to today. So I'll be staying here for another day. So I'm just kind of trying to get some work done and kill some time. And I'm in a city I don't know. I don't have any friends here or anything like that. So I don't really have anything to do. So I'm just kind of trying to process too, because I feel like I haven't really emotionally processed everything. I have just been kind of numb, just to be honest, just feeling kind of numb. I haven't said much, things have felt off for me with this adoption pretty much the entire time. I've had and it's obviously stuff I'm not going to share or talk about, and I haven't, but things have felt off. And so that was part of the reason that I was totally cool with coming out here, because I really wanted to kind of get to the bottom of a few things myself, and in person. And so that's what we were able to do, is kind of just get to the heart of things in person. And yeah, so I feel like I emotionally kind of said to myself, this probably isn't gonna work out weeks ago. I just feel kind of ready, honestly. Of course I've had the morning to think about all this and stuff. It's not like this news is fresh right this moment. And I knew yesterday, I knew in my heart yesterday, and I knew for sure today. You know, all of these things will work together, and the right child will end up in our family at the right time. I just have to believe that. I have to trust that, and I have to believe that God is sovereign over the entire situation. And I would never want a child in my home that the mom didn't feel right about placing, that she felt that if she wanted to raise her baby, that she raised her baby. I don't want someone else's baby that doesn't want me to raise them. So if that's, you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. Yeah. There's more to our story. I know that this journey isn't over. It's far from over. I'm so grateful for you guys being here and supporting us and loving us through all of this.
So it has been about a week since I filmed those clips when I was traveling, and I'm home now. I've had some time to process and everything, and I just didn't want to end the video there. I just really wanted to make sure that I explained to y'all kind of where we're at, how we're moving forward from here, and just clarify a few things, because I always want to make sure that in sharing this journey in real time, it means that sometimes as I'm processing emotions raw and in real time, I might say things that later I'm like, no, that's not how I actually feel, or I've worked through that feeling and I don't feel that way. So I just always want to make sure that I'm giving an accurate representation as best I can to this process. We have always said with domestic infant adoption, it's really important to keep in mind that even if an expecting mom chooses you, she still isn't really choosing you and choosing adoption until the baby is born and paperwork is signed. I did kind of mention to you guys that from the beginning of the match, or from the time that she chose us, I felt like in talking to her that something was off. And what I mean by that is, I just want to clarify again, it's very hard because this is one-sided. I'm only sharing with you guys my side of the story. So that's why I feel like I have to be very careful what I say, because she's not here to explain her side of the story. And so the main thing to know is that, I guess what I was really trying to say there is that I just felt like from the get-go that this wasn't what she wanted. And I just don't necessarily want to explain more about her life or her situation, other than just to say that I felt like this wasn't what she really wanted. And so I had kind of red flags and concerns from the beginning, but it's hard, you know, when there's a lot of people involved. That between agencies and workers, and you know, when people are saying like, no, this is fine, this is normal, this is how some people process and stuff like that, I just felt like it just didn't seem right to me. So that's kind of all I'm going to say about that for now. So yeah, so moving forward, we are okay. We are not over here in like just a hot mess, you know, puddle of tears or anything. We are okay. We are moving forward. I don't know what the future holds for us. We have started presenting our profile again, but if I'm just being honest, I don't know. I don't know what the future holds for us. I don't know what our adoption journey will look like from here, but I just wanted to give you guys the update that we are no longer planning for this baby to join our family in a couple of weeks. That's not going to happen anymore. And so yeah, that's kind of where we're at. We're not back to square one. I don't want to say we're back to square one, because we're not back to square one. It's not like we have to start over with our home study or anything like that. But we are back to the beginning of presenting, trying to be chosen by someone, and then again walking out that journey. So it is an emotionally taxing process, and I guess that's more so what I want to get across. My personality type, I get very invested in people and very invested in them emotionally, and so that's, I think, what I was trying to say in the hotel room, and why I might have seemed really sad. I mean, obviously I was just sad about the whole situation, and without you guys knowing what it is, I know that's hard to understand, but it was like for me, I was losing her too. It wasn't just like, oh, you're not getting this baby. It was like this person that you've been building a bond with and a relationship with, and that you've come to really care about, is sort of exiting your life in a very quick fashion. And so it's just, there's just a lot of emotions. And that's why I always said, like, adoption is beautifully messy. It is born from loss. So there are going to be some really, really messy parts of it. But that is kind of the update for now. I just wanted you guys to know what was going on there. Like I said, we're back to presenting again, and only God knows what is in store for our family from here. But we are just, we're excited to see what He has for us. We are praying through so many different things and lots of different options, and just kind of figuring out what we think is going to be best for our family. But we definitely appreciate you guys being here and supporting us. I want you to know that I know the overall theme of this video might seem sad, or, you know, and it is hard when things go different, and, you know, again, these things are just kind of messy and always difficult emotionally to process. But I think everybody had the outcome that was meant for them, you know, and so I can't be overly sad about that, you know. It's like we all got the outcome that was meant to be for each one of us in that triad, for myself, for the expecting mom, and for the baby. Adoption is a triad, and there's 3 people's hearts and lives involved. And so what's sort of meant to be and best for every person in that triad matters. So, and it's, you know, again, you guys are only seeing our side of the triad, but I want to make sure that we're always at least trying to keep in perspective that there are other people involved in it as well. So don't be sad for us. We are okay, and we are excited to see what God has for our family moving forward. So I just want to say thank you guys again for your love and support through this journey. It has been a lot harder than I thought. this time, as well as to do this in real time, sharing with you guys, where I feel like I appreciate you guys so much, and your love and support. It really does mean so much to us. So that's it for today's video, guys. We'll see you back here in a couple of days with another video. We've got some really fun content coming up. We're doing room makeovers for Kennedy and Shelby. It's going to be so fun. They're getting to totally make over their rooms, and I think you guys are going to love it. It's going to be fun. So we've got lots of good fun stuff coming up, so stick around, and yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Bye.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away.